Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this, the Benefactor SM722. In real life it has a rather longer name, the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren Stirling Moss. In a minute I'll tell you a little bit about the history and the naming of this car, but while we wait, let's just take a look at the car and compare with a photo of the real thing. You'll see that, again, like a lot of recent cars, Rockstar have done a really superb job, just changing small details here and there to avoid copyright, but leaving you in no doubt as to what the car actually is. I'm afraid she's going to have a bit of a bugs in the teeth moment because she's forgotten to bring her racing helmet, but a car like this is going to make you smile and smile and smile. A brief history lesson. Back in 1955, Stirling Moss won the Mille Miglia in a Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR as shown on the screen. This meant driving 1,000 miles on the public roads in just over 10 hours, so he averaged 98 miles an hour. The car was numbered 722 and he departed at 7:22 in the morning, so it's quite easy to see where this car got its Rockstar name. Back in the early 2000s, Mercedes and McLaren got together and made the SLR McLaren, and this was a real high-performance Grand Touring car. A little later on in 2005 they made the 722 edition, celebrating what we've just been talking about, and is the car that is pictured here. In 2009 they released this, the 300 SLR McLaren Stirling Moss. Not only did the car have this speedster look, but it was more than a roof removal. The whole car was redesigned in its body. It shed about 400 pounds in weight and was a seriously fast car. 217 miles an hour without a windscreen and 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Not only do I love looking at this car in the game, I also love driving it. Sometimes with the PC, with the WASD keys, it can be quite hard to moderate slides, but this car is one of those that just at full bore generally does a nice slide without spinning. We have seen one spin, I think, on this drive. It also sounds great, and overall is just a wonderful experience. Definitely one of my favourite cars from the minute I bought it. Maybe I should just shut up for a few seconds so we can enjoy the sights and sounds of this car as she goes off to gamble. While she tries to win yet another car on the wheel, we're going to have a look at the lap. And as you can see already from the top, 59 seconds roughly for the lap. That is a creditably fast lap. How did the car perform? Well, actually really nicely. It has no issues going over the bumps, as you can see. That means that it stays glued to the road. It's got decent braking. Obviously it's got decent acceleration. And if you can just have a little bit of restraint on the corners and avoid the slides, then of course you get some clean cornering, or you get that and lose a little bit of speed. The car is in the sports class, and if you look at my time versus some other cars, or even better you look at Bruffy's time, which I will link below, you'll see the car is not even approaching competitive in the top speed or the lap time. So whilst it feels like a fast fun lap, you're buying this car for your collection, you're buying it for driving, but you're not buying it for racing. From now on I'll do customization like this, something you can simply pause and screenshot quickly. For 2023 I've done the car in black. It was available in black as well, and I think also looks really good in that colour. Time to rate the SM722. Well, it's automotive porn, isn't it? And the one in the game looks almost as good as the real car. It's fantastic. It's a 5-star all the way. Moving to driving, I'm going to give it 4 stars. I think it's a fantastic car to drive, a lot of fun, but it is in no way competitive. and that's the only reason it lost a single star. Moving then lastly into the value for money. Well, it's 2.1 million, call it 2.5 by the time you've given it all of the upgrades. So it is not a cheap car for one that you can't race. So I'm going to say 3 stars for value for money, although a little nod to 4 stars if you just like to collect cars, because it is wonderful. I'd love to know what you think of the car. Please let me know down below, and if there's any car you'd like me to cover in the series, again, please let me know. And that reminds me, I must apologise for the long delay in getting this video out. I will try to be a little bit better in the future. Unfortunately, there was not only the 2022 garage video, but I've become obsessed with making my 2023 garages. There's now about 280 cars, all redone, all in different collections. They won't come out for a while, but did take my time up. I think I'm going to move away from the weekly schedule, which to be honest was hard to keep up, and just move to a more relaxed schedule as and when I can get them out. At least trying to do 1 or 2 things a month though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and as always, thank you so much for watching.